Hey guys, Money here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to easily make millions using NPC spawn duplication for the modded Sandking. Now this is a very easy method to do, and like I said, you guys can grind this out and make millions using this method. This is a little bit different than the one I posted before, and it's a little bit easier. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Before I do though, if you guys enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like. And if you guys are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. Help me get that 10K. We'll be getting there soon, hopefully. But yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so once you guys are all ready to go, a couple things you will need. One, you will need to have yourself a Sandking XL as a personal vehicle. Costs $45,000, and they're very cheap, and you guys will be making that money back very quickly. So go ahead and purchase that to one of your garages. Suggest that you guys do not put it in the garage that you're filling up, just so you can have the max amount of space in your garage to fill up with these duplicate Sandkings. So just go ahead and go into Southern San Andreas Motorsports or Super Autos or whatever it's called, and then search for off-road vehicles, and then select a Sandking and then buy it. You don't need any customizations on it at all, and I already have one, so I'm not purchasing one at this moment. But once you guys have that, and you also have a garage, it doesn't matter what garage, you can have one that's closer, you can have one that's far away in the city, it doesn't matter. Once you guys have all of that, then you want to go into online jobs, Rockstar created, go down to missions, and then you want to find the job time to get away. Now the reason you're doing this inside of this job is because these cars only spawn between a certain time, and in this job the time is stuck at noon, so at 12 o'clock noon. So go ahead, press B to host it if you guys end up getting that same error message as I do, and then just start up the mission. Now you can do this for as long as you want and fill up as many garages as you want and make a lot of money doing this very quickly. Again, there is a sell limit when you're trying to sell cars. You can only sell one every 45 minutes, but you can easily fill up a garage in like 10 minutes, or maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, depending on what garage you have. So yeah, you can make a lot of money very quickly. But once you guys are inside of the mission, you want to go ahead and call up your Sandking and get it delivered to you, and then you want to drive to where I show on the map here in a moment. But once you guys are over there, then there's very simple steps to do in order to actually get them to spawn in every single time, and I will be showing you all of those steps here in a second. Just gonna wait for my actual Sandking to arrive from my mechanic, and then we're going to go ahead and drive over there. Now I am not going to be showing like every single, I'm not going to be showing all the footage of me driving there, because there's really no point. So I cut out the me driving there parts and just show you the good bits, because I don't want this to be a super long video. So I just wanted to try to get to the point as quickly as possible. So this is a location that you guys will be going to here on your map. So go ahead and set that location, and then just go on and drive over there. Now once you guys reach this bridge right here, you want to go ahead and slow right down. No, not that bridge, the second bridge right here, sorry. This is when you're close to the Air Force Base. And once you guys are over here, you want to slow right down and just drive slowly, going over this crest of this hill, and then going down towards the waypoint that you set. The reason you want to drive slowly is to give Rockstar time to actually spawn in the vehicle, and you guys, as you can see right there, one just spawned in the distance there. Once you see it spawn in, you can speed up. You don't need to slow down anymore, and then you want to quickly go ahead and get into that Sandking and then drive it to one of your garages. Now your garages will not be marked at all, so you need to know where they are on the map. Now I have one that's just down the road here, just down 68. That one's only a 6-car garage. That is what I will be taking mine to over here. You guys maybe remember this. Cost $65,000 for this garage, but like I said, you are not time constricted at all, so you can drive it to a garage in the city if you want to. It just takes more time, so that's the only difference there. And yeah, once you guys are here, like I said, this one's only a 6-car garage, but I believe there are some other garages that are close to here that you can get if you want to, and you can make yourself some faster money that way by filling up your garage quicker, because you're not traveling as far of a distance. So that is probably the best bet for you. I did try one thing which you guys will see at the end of the video, so be sure to stick around for that, and I'll explain it then. But once you guys deliver that Sand King, then you just rinse and repeat this. You want to go to steal any vehicle and then go back to that location on the map where your personal vehicle is. And at that point, you can then go ahead and move the Sand King, your personal vehicle, over into this specific spot. And this will cause those trucks to spawn every single time. So it's very simple. You just want to drive it right over here. You see that little line on the road. I'll get out and point to it here in a second. And you just want to park it between the bridge and that line. Very simple to do. Just park it there, and pretty much every single time, as long as you don't drive too fast, you will get a truck to spawn in. So what we will do now is we're going to go ahead and do exactly that. So now that that is spawned in right there, we're going to go ahead and get into a random vehicle, or now that our personal vehicle is sitting there, and we're just going to drive up over this hill over to this second bridge right here. Once you guys are here, then just flip a quick UE, and then you want to go ahead and drive slowly back towards where your personal vehicle is. And when I say slowly, I mean slowly. I even go into first person to see how far I can actually, or how slow I can actually get this. And I ended up just sticking around highway speeds of 60 miles an hour according to the car, but you might want to go a little bit slower than that. And as you can see, one just spawned in the distance there, and you want to go ahead and stop that truck and then get inside of it and then steal it. Now I fuck up and it just takes off for me, so I just decided to shoot the shit out of it to try to get it to stop, and it ended up stopping eventually. But this just added way more time, so that's why I'm fast forwarding. I'm still showing this, but that's why I'm fast forwarding it. But yeah, once you guys get this vehicle, then you want to go ahead and take it over to your garage. And once you take it to your garage, you just rinse and repeat. We're going to be doing it one more time now, but this last time I'm going to explain something to not do, which is something that I did just to see how it would work, but for you guys not to do because it didn't work the way that I thought it would. So you want to go ahead and take it over to your garage once again, and then you store it, and then there you go, you got yourself another $20,000 bill in your garage to sell at a later date. And like I said, the reason that you make millions from this is because you have a garage full of trucks that are worth just under $20,000. Very simple to understand, and I'm sick of people saying this is not like you can't make millions from this. Like, yes, you can. It's not a money glitch. It is something that takes time, and you need to grind at it in order to actually make money from it. It is faster than some missions, yes. It's also not faster than some missions, which I will be doing a video on at a later date, just showing you guys some cool little money methods that you can do in order to make some fast money using missions instead of using something like this. And I'll also have another car glitch, not glitch, but another car method with another NPC modded vehicle too, which I will be showing you guys too. So once you guys deliver that Sand King, then you want to go ahead and go back over to your personal vehicle here, and you want to do the same process over again. So once you're over here, you want to go back up towards that second bridge. Like I said, you want to spin a UE and then just go slowly back towards where your personal vehicle is located at just at the start of that bridge there. And again, I want to emphasize on you need to go slowly in order to do this. The first time that I went through this, I went too fast and it did not spawn in, which is why this part actually cut in a little bit different, because I went through it once. I went a little bit too fast and it didn't spawn in, so I'm going to slow right down and then go ahead and do it at a slower speed in order to actually get it to spawn in properly this time. So once you guys actually see it spawn in, then you can gun it and go and try and stop the truck, and then get the truck and keep it for yourself. Now this is where I want to explain something in a second here, but just quickly I want to say the yellow truck is worth it is worth 17,000, something like that, and the blue truck is worth more at 18,000. So I suggest you guys get the blue truck if you can, but again, both are worth money, so both of them you should get regardless. But yeah, once I do this here, I'm gonna go ahead and drive this over to my same garage, which is now full. Do not replace over another vehicle, because what I was trying to see what would happen is if you can just use one garage and just replace over those vehicles and send them to a different garage, but you can't do that. That doesn't work, because these modded Sand Kings do not have trackers or insurance on them, so it just deletes that vehicle from your garage and replaces it over the one that you just brought in. So in order to fill all of your garages, either put on trackers and insurance on it, which really I wouldn't suggest if you're doing this in an invite-only session, because you can do this in an invite-only session if you want to. Don't bother putting insurance on it as long as you're careful. If you're in an invite-only session, do not put insurance on it. But if you're in a public session, then I suggest that you do when you're selling them, just in case somebody comes around and blows you up and you lose $20,000 pretty much. But once I'm here, it actually replaces over the same vehicle, which you'll see in a second, because I end up calling up my mechanic to see if it transferred a vehicle over to another garage, which it didn't. So in order to fill up all the other garages, you have to specifically drive over to those garages to fill them up. A little bit of a pain in the ass, but it's something that you just have to do, unfortunately. So yeah, that is really it for this video. I do hope you guys enjoy it. This is a very easy money method. You guys can easily grind this out and make millions from it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up. I'll get back to it then.